You can take my money, mister. The words just cut through the noise that day. I mean, there I was, Tyler Brandt, ex-tech hotshot, shoes polished, shirt crisp, staring down a blinking decline message on the card reader like maybe I could will it to change, like money ever cared about pride, you know? People in line, whispering, smirking, guys wearing a watch that costs more than my truck but can't buy cereal, one muttered. The laughter wasn't cruel exactly, but it sure as hell wasn't kind. It's the kind of laugh you hear when folks see the headline before they see the human, like you're just another meme in their day. And that's when she spoke up, louder this time, voice clear as a bell. This little girl, Anna, not a hint of shame on her face. You can take my money. She held out a bag, crumpled bills and coins, like it was treasure, and maybe to her it was. I tried to refuse, quietly, but she looked up at me like I was the one who needed rescuing. My mom says if someone's alone, you stand next to them. That's what good people do. And man, I swear, the air changed in that store, just for a second. People looked at her, at me, at the awkwardness of it all, and the old man in line snorted, "Kid's got more class than him." The cashier, she didn't know what to do. Me neither. Should have just left. Flash an ID, reclaim my dignity, whatever was left. But that girl, Anna, she anchored me right there. "What's your name?" I asked. "Anna," she said, grinning like this was all normal. Then the kid behind us, probably too old to be laughing at a man falling down, tried to get in one more jab, but Anna cut him off. "You shouldn't laugh at people when they're down. That's not brave." Silence. And that's when her mom came rushing over in blue scrubs, worry written all over her face, and I figured I ought to disappear, but Anna just told her. I gave him my emergency money. His card didn't work and nobody helped. So I did. Her mom, Mara, looked me up and down. "You okay, sir?" "I am now," I said. And for once I meant it. I was ready to say thanks and vanish. But for reasons I still don't fully understand, I offered to buy them lunch. Properly thank them, you know? Mara hesitated, then finally nodded toward Mavis's diner. Good food, real cheap. As I watched them walk away, the shame started to lift. Not all of it. Not the part about failing in front of a crowd, but enough. Something about that moment. Anna's stubborn kindness, Mara's wary trust. It stuck to my ribs in a way no headline ever had. Later that day, over chicken fried steak and mashed potatoes, Anna quizzed me about money, about banks and broken cards, and Mara shared just enough about their lives to let me know they'd seen hard times too. Lost her husband, she said, 5 years gone, nurse in the ER, hit by a drunk driver. "I'm used to doing things on my own." I nodded, because I knew what it meant to rebuild from scratch, to have everything and still feel like you're standing on quicksand. Anna showed me her art projects, her spelling homework, the way she saw the world, pure, unfiltered, unafraid. Mara watched us, arms crossed, but her eyes softer than when we met. That's when I realized I didn't want to disappear just yet. Word got out, of course. In a town like Dawsonville, nothing stays secret, especially not with half the store recording on their phones. By the next morning, I was the billionaire who couldn't pay for groceries. My humiliation clipped and looped online with circus music and Monopoly money raining down. People I'd never met laughed. People I knew avoided my eyes. At the diner, 2 kids pointed. "Yo, isn't that the guy?" "Yeah, that happened." Mara and Anna showed up with my forgotten sunglasses. "You're famous now," Anna said, cheerful as ever. "Sometimes being famous just means more people laugh when you fall," I told her. She scrunched her nose. "That's dumb. You just had a money hiccup." Out of the mouths of babes, right? There's a kind of grace in being seen without armor. Maybe that's why I didn't run. Maybe that's why, instead of packing up, I found myself fixing the playground behind the community center. A broken swing set, chipped paint, rotted boards. I bought tools, paint, mulch, told the suspicious cashier I was doing it because a little girl reminded me how to help, not because I needed a photo op wordless nod. But as the days passed, people started stopping by. First Eli, a shy boy who told me his sister broke a tooth on that slide. Then others, silent at first, but slowly drawn into the work. Anna brought me lemonade. Mara brought sandwiches. And one afternoon, Abigail Tran showed up, Reporter, notebook in hand, eyes sharp but not unkind. I'm not here to give you a redemption arc, she said. I just want the truth. I told her there wasn't much story. She disagreed, but she let the silence be. That's when things took a turn. The playground was finished, kids laughing, murals blooming with color. Someone spray painted "Fake Savior" over it one night, bright red over "Be the Helper." Suddenly, all the old doubts and whispers came roaring back. Some blog accused me of using Dawsonville as a PR stunt, speculated maybe I hadn't left the tech world clean. Then, like clockwork, a grainy security video got posted online, edited to look like I'd vandalized my own project. The comments exploded. Some locals I thought were friends started asking questions with their eyes instead of their voices. Mara stood beside me at the town meeting, steady as a rock. We were with him. He didn't do it. Abigail checked the footage, found it was doctored. The old men in town, the kids, even the mayor finally stood up. We stand with those who build, not those who tear down. And for the first time, the crowd's applause felt like acceptance, not spectacle. There was a man in a suit at the edge of all this. Jackson Greer, a ghost from my past, came sniffing around, holding out a business card like a lifeline back to my old life. People are watching. You could turn this into a comeback. I told him, I'm not your golden goose. I don't need a redemption arc written by someone else. He called me a fool, said this was a dead end. But Mara, Anna, Eli, the kids who showed up to repaint the mural, they made me see. Maybe the loudest truth isn't in the noise, but in the quiet work you do when no one's filming. Time passed. The library wing reopened. The mural was restored and expanded. Families gathered for lemonade stands and music in the park. Anna handed me a purple stone she'd painted, stars and crooked letters spelling, "Be the Helper." She said, keep it in your pocket for when you're sad, so you remember to help. I carry it everywhere. In 10 years, they say, maybe no one will remember the billionaire with the declined card. Maybe they'll remember the mural, the playground, the way a town came together after being ripped apart by doubt. Maybe that's enough. There's no perfect ending here. Just a man, a kid, a community, and a story that keeps moving, one small kindness at a time. So here's my question to you, listening. When the noise rises, when people judge by the headline, not the truth, do you stay? Do you rebuild? Or do you run? Share your story below. Tell me where you stand, what helping means to you, and whether, in a world chasing fame, we can still believe in quiet, stubborn, lasting good. Because if Dawsonville taught me anything, it's that true legacy isn't built through wealth or noise. It's built one helping hand, one second chance, one quiet act of courage at a time. You know what I mean?